안녕하세요. As you can tell, I'm a little bit sick today. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. But, so this video is going to be like a JYJ update, I guess. Today, they usually released the beginning album, so, yeah. I bought it on iTunes. That's right, bought, did not download. You must support the boys as much as possible. Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of give you like my reviews and my thoughts on the album. Just which songs were my favorites, which song, just one song that I didn't really like, and give updates and that kind of deal. I have a little paper. Woo, paper. Just because I can't remember like all the names of the songs like right off hand yet. So I'm just gonna tell you my thoughts. Okay. The intro. The intro was really, really good. It was an intro. Like, it wasn't amazing. Like, there's some intros that you just wish were whole songs, like, Beast's new intro, or, like, I loved You Kiss's intro on Fire. Oh, that was just, like, the best song ever. So, I mean, in those kinds of cases, but it was good. It was decent. It wasn't, like, annoying or anything. Egg Girl. Egg Girl is a song that they released with Kanye West. I heard this yesterday because the audio for the song was released yesterday. And I was a smidge worried yesterday because I couldn't really understand anything they were saying. And that could have just been because of the low quality that was released yesterday, because I listened to it today and you can understand everything. I mean, you've got to like focus on, you've got to focus a little bit on all the songs actually, but you can understand them. Like if you're really listening to them, you can understand them. Yeah. So Egg Girl's a pretty good song. I'm not a big Kanye West fan, in general, just because I don't really like him as a person, but the song was fine. The song was good. It's got a good beat, it's got, a nice tempo. It's good. It's good. I like it. I have 3 favorite songs on this album, 3, and they are Empty, which I'm about to talk about now. Empty is so good. It's so good. It's kind of like a ballad that's modified, which I love. I love ballads that kind of are a little bit different, like how Love Song was, where you can kind of dance to it and it feels, a little bit less ballady. Like, does that make sense? Yeah. So that's why I loved Empty. Be My Girl. It's a dancing song. It's basically like, I think it's about like this girl who's in a club and he's been watching her all this time. Like, if JYJ was watching me all night, I do not think I would have that kind of restraint like that girl had, obviously, in the song. I'm just being honest, people. I'm just being honest. Still in Love. Still in Love was the one song on the album I did not like. Just because, and this is just my personal preference, some people will probably love the song, but it's got like it's just a ballad. It's very ballady. It's a slow song, and it's, very la 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 la, and that's not really my style. I guess I'm just not very romantic or something, I don't know, but, yeah, it's a good song, though. They sound beautiful, they always do, but it's just very slow song, and, yeah. I Can Soar. I Can Soar is mostly Junsu, if not all Junsu. I really couldn't tell. Sometimes Jaejoong on this album sounds a little bit like Junsu to me. So in that case, sorry about that. In that case, did you see? I got a new hairdo. I went and I told the girl, I was like, I'm thinking Lucifer. And then she looked at me like I was crazy, and I was like, Taemin in the Lucifer video, and she didn't know what I was talking about, and so I showed her a picture. So I think it turned out pretty good, yeah? Yeah? Sorry, anyway, back to what I was talking about. I Can Soar. I like it, and the reason I like it is because it's adorable. Junsu, it's got, if you've ever heard when Jaejoong, he did Incomplete, he did Cisco, I think it's Cisco's song, Cisco's Incomplete, it's got that vibe, just because his English was so hilariously adorable, if that's even possible, and that's exactly what Junsu's English does on this song. It's very, very cute. Yeah, it's cute. That's all I can say. I Love You. Now, here's what I have to say about I Love You. I Love You is a good song. It's got a good beat. It's got this really good rapper. His name starts with an F, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head, and I didn't write it down. And he sounds really hot. But, it's kind of got that You're My effect. When I first heard You're My by Taeyong, I was a little bit sketchy, and this is why. The song was very, very beautiful to me. I loved You're My. I felt when I heard it. And then we got to the that part, and I was like, whoa, why are you singing so high? But because I loved this song so much, I started to get used to it, and then pretty soon I just overlooked it, and now I love that song. I sing high with him. Yeah, I do. And I kind of feel like that's the same thing that's going to happen to I Love You, because in I Love You, you know, start off and you've got this awesome rapper, you know, and you've got the good music, and you're like grooving, and then all of a sudden they're like, I love you, I love you, I love you, and you're like, whoa, where does that even come from? Like, why? Where does that come from? Please stop. That's what happens, and I was just most confused. But like I said, I may grow to love it. I may just like start ignoring that part. I don't know. It depends. And then the last song, Be the One. That's my third favorite song. And it's just an all-out dance song. It's just an all-out like dancing, have a good time in the club kind of song. Definitely will be bumping it on my way to work today in my car. Yeah, it's just like that. It's just just fun and happy. So those are my three favorites, which is Empty, Be My Girl, and Be the One. You know, other songs may vary, you know, like I said, You May Love, Still in Love, I don't know. But yeah, what else? Oh, other album-related news, this is a little bit sad, this is on a sad note. SM Entertainment filed, like, injunction, which is like a lawsuit. They filed a lawsuit to stop the release of JYJ's The Beginning hard copy of the album. I have no idea why. It has nothing to do with Dongbang Shinki. It has nothing to do with their lawsuit. I don't really know what the hell SM Entertainment's problem is, but what am I going to do? So yeah. But they did say, there is hope. They did say because the injunction was filed so late, like, because their album comes out in, like, isn't it like 3 days? Or yeah, it's like 3 days. That the album may come out as planned, as scheduled, on, I think it's the 17th, on the 17th. So, you may get it, you may not. They may, the court may decide to postpone the release of the hard copy of the album. I hope not, though. I hope not. What other? Tour update. You go to JYJ-thebeginning.com, not JYJ3. JYJ3 is for their Korean activities, and then the JYJ-thebeginning is more focused on the international activities, so I mean, if you want to keep up with both, go right ahead. But JYJ-thebeginning, if you click on the tour schedule section, and then you know how it's got like the city, and then the venue, and then the date, if you look at the Hong Kong show line, you can click the venue now. You can click it, and it'll take you to buy tickets just for that show, though, not for the other shows. It's just for the show in Hong Kong. So basically, I'm thinking that's how they're gonna like update the information, so that everybody can buy tickets. Yeah, it is like they'll slowly, as dates get confirmed and venues get confirmed, I'm thinking they'll you can buy the tickets from there. You can click it and buy your tickets, so that's always good. Other update, ticket prices. Ticket prices are very important to me. I don't know if they're important to you, but they are. I'd like to know how much my bank account is going to cry about. If you go to Soompi.com, I don't know if you know what Soompi is or if you're familiar. Soompi is kind of like the hub. It's the hub, besides allkpop.com, it's like the online hub for K-pop news. And if you go to Soompi, they have forums. And if you go to the Korean Music Forum, they have a Dongbang Shinki JYJ thread. And under that thread is like a sub-thread that's just about their world tour. And it's very, very useful because, yeah, it's just useful. But no, there's a girl in there who went to their Seoul showcase a couple of days ago, and she said for bad seats, once she did like currency conversions and stuff, it was $89 for bad seats. So, I'm guesstimating that for okay seats, then you're probably looking at about like 110 maybe to 120, and then for good seats maybe like 130 to 140, and then for the VIP, if they do that, you know, where you can meet them and get a picture and autograph, which they should do, that would probably be like 150 to 160. But I'm thinking it may be less than that because in my evil calculating mind, my theory is this, and it's just a theory, and we'll see if I'm right. Because they're not as famous in America yet, notice I said yet, and they're just kind of like getting started, I guess, in the American English market, they probably won't place the ticket as expensively as they would, or as they did, are going to, whatever, in Asia, and more specifically like in Korea, because you know they have such high popularity there, and they're so popular. Whereas here, you know, it's a little bit less, they're a little bit more unknown, you know, and they wouldn't want to put the tickets at such a high price, and then nobody would want to come. So I'm thinking, and I like to, you know, guess high, so then when it's lower, I'm surprised. I do that all the time, like at the grocery store and stuff. Yeah, what was I talking about? I got a little distracted. But do you do that? Like when you go to the grocery store and like, you know, it pops up and you're like, oh, it's going to be like 120. And then the lady's like, no, it's 89. And you start like, whoa, wow, I'm a good shopper, blah, blah, blah. I'm like patting yourself on the back and stuff. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. I do that all the time. What was I talking about? The ticket, thank you. So I'm thinking it'll be a little bit cheaper. I'm thinking maybe like 130 for like VIP. That's my guesstimation, you know. Believe me, don't believe me, I'm just trying to help. So yeah, I think I talked about everything. Let's see, album, Soooo tickets, tour update, yeah. So I think I talked about everything that I had to talk about. Like I said, you know, if you want to get updates, if you want to stay on top of it like I want to stay on top, because I refuse to let this this show sell out and I'm not there. Like, it can't happen. It just can't. Sorry. Definitely go to the website as much as possible. I go like once a day, like when I'm just like fooling around on my phone or whatever. I just go once a day, just to keep up, you know, in case that link is posted. Let's see, Soooo, like I said, it's very helpful. If you go onto the thread, just for the World Tour thread, if you go onto it and you go up like into the upper right-hand corner, that's if you have an account there, and it's super easy to get one. There's like a watch this thread button, and then you can like pick the option to get email updates for every time the thread is updated, like every time somebody posts a reply, which can be a little annoying sometimes, just because sometimes people just go in there and they're like, whoa, so excited, ah, you know, and they start like, you know, which I understand, because I'm super excited, but, you know, it kind of clutters up your email a little bit. But like for things like the girl who posted about the ticket price and stuff like that, you know, that's what I want to know about. And so that I watch the thread for those reasons, for those helpful ones that pop up occasionally. So yeah, you can do that. You can go to the website. All K-pop has, you know, updates on some of this stuff. That's where I found out about the lawsuit. You know, just wherever you go, you know, definitely stay on top of it. Yeah, that's all I had to say today. That was all I know about JYJ for right now. So yeah, so consider me that. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope to see you guys at the show. Bye.